What makes us different is the approach that we take to coaching the client. We think it's critical to first assess and diagnose the circumstances before providing any type of remedy. And unfortunately, most coaching companies don't spend the time to really do the thorough assessment and diagnosis before prescribing a solution. And this is why, frankly, the solutions oftentimes don't ultimately work. Let me give you an example. Let's say a client who is in sales is having a difficult time selling their product, and they come to a coach and they say, I'm having a difficult time in sales. My conversion ratio isn't what I would like for it to be from sale to closed client. The coach will then typically say, all right, let's work, with all good intentions, of course, let's work on developing some scripting that you can practice several times and then take out into the field and see if you can find success from utilizing this script that we know has been successful for other people. Well, the problem is that in this case, the coach is making the mistake of not first diagnosing before prescribing, not asking the critical question, why is it that this salesperson isn't delivering this script already? How many times have you found that you've tried to utilize the scripting of others, but you don't have the same success as other people do? Well, the reason for this is because of your belief systems and the inhibiting behavior to your performance in the first place. And this is why we say that first it's important to understand why it is that you're having a challenge in performance. And not until which time that we have diagnosed that can we really prescribe this solution. In my case, as a loan originator back in the 1990s, I was being coached and I wasn't able to ask for referrals. And my coach tried to get me to develop some scripting to ask for customers to refer business to me. The challenge that I was having was that I had a belief system inside me that I wasn't worthy of asking for referrals. And my fear of rejection, my fear of that person saying no, was far greater than my ability to deliver the script. So this is a perfect example of first understanding and diagnosing the cause of the inhibiting behavior. Beyond that, what makes us unique is our coaches. The reality of it is that our coaches are required to have extensive experience, not only in business, but in behavioral change. So from a business perspective, it's a requirement that they have worked extensively in the field in various areas of business, including sales, marketing, building systems of customer service and operation, and have to have been, at least for a period of time, in a managerial type position, because these are the critical areas that people want to be coached upon most often in business. And we don't want our coaches to be thinking and coming from a perspective of theory. We want them to be coming from a perspective of true hands-on, in the trenches experience. Additionally, they must have extensive experience in behavioral change. And this is the other key element that must be in place, because to just have experience in business doesn't really give you the complete perspective that a client's going to need to make that permanent transformational change that they're seeking to make. So this is really ultimately the secret sauce to our business model and what makes us very unique.